I'm Merle Ginsburg, and I'm here talking to two American expatriate singers. Lene Lovich is with us in the midst of her world tour, and Holly Beth Vincent is with us. You might know her from the band Holly and the Italians. It's still the same band, different name. And it seems to me that these two women are both a bit stateless at the moment. Holly, having just been, I don't know if how she's going to feel about my saying this, sort of deported.
I'll just kill you
from England. Right. Well, they both spent a very long time in England. Lene has been living there since you told me you were about 13, right?
Oh, yes. I mean, it's been my home.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah. But you're still from Detroit.
Yes, I can't deny it.
But I want to hear the story about your being deported.
Well, I just finished mixing a second album.
Right. And you've done most of your work in England.
Yeah. I know the band was signed in England. Yeah, based out of England.
Right, 2 records.
Yeah, 2 records, count them. And I just got to the airport and met a very crabby woman who didn't want me to stay.
Were your papers not in order? Or?
They weren't in order. My papers were not in order.
They're getting very strict about this sort of thing, about people moving from country to country. And,
Huh. Is that the economy? Or?
Could be, yes. It's that they don't like to think foreigners are taking over.
God, incredible.
But anyway, so I'm here now.
So you've also not been too pleased with being in England lately?
No, not really. I thought it was time for me to leave England because the sort of musical climate there is fairly incestuous. It's a lot of...
You find that too?
A lot of bands following along a similar sort of fashion trend, which get a lot of attention at any one time. And I've always thought of myself really as an international person, so I thought it was time for adventure.
Yes, I know. The feeling, definitely international.
Yeah, there's something very sort of one-dimensional about this whole sort of very trendy, let's all look like,
That's
whatever,
always like
new
that.
romantics now or rabbinical students later or whatever.
Rabbinical students? Can you define that? I don't know what that means.
I'm sort of talking about Boy George, only in a nice way.
Oh, I see.
I'm wearing a hat very similar to his. So if we're talking about clothes, maybe we should talk about both of your clothes.
Well, we have a different approach.
Yeah. Oh, really? I hadn't noticed.
Yours has remained consistent, though, it seems to me.
Well, I don't know really what to say about that because I don't really...
I don't know, her skirt's a lot shorter than when I saw that. She's showing a bit more leg this year.
Yes, my skirts are definitely getting a whole lot shorter, I think. Yes. And colours are becoming more vibrant for me. I'm very into fluorescent things. Nail varnish like this, yellow, is a little unusual, and I do like things that are a little bit different from the, normal fashion trends.
So it's got nothing to do with like the current buffalo gal look or whatever?
Oh, no, not really. No,
I don't think so.
I'm very interested in hazard paint. I've been spraying a lot of my clothes with hazard paint, which is like what they use on road signs. It's like a reflective
fluorescent
quality.
type.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that lighting up look.
And what about your look? Yours is very toned down, sort of the opposite.
This is my I have no place to live look.
Oh, yeah, you really are stateless.
So I wear the same trousers and T-shirts. And yes,
these are very interesting trousers, though. They've got lots of sort of hardware.
Lots of zippers, so they are interesting. Lots of lint as well.
You were telling me before something about identifying with the film Road Warrior.
Road Warrior. Yeah. Right. I feel a bit like that occasionally. Yeah.
You feel like the Road Warrior.
I just thought, he was stateless, wasn't he? So
That's true.
Around.
That's true. I think that makes one quite creative, if not pressured.
Yeah, it can do. It can do. I can think of nicer things to be doing than racing around.
Really? Yeah. Now we're going to watch a video of Holly's called For What It's Worth.
don't believe you found that.
I think I want to talk to you both about sort of starting over, you know, in the midst of a career. I mean, obviously not completely taking on a new aesthetic, but just having the courage to, you know, to come back and do something else. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think that it's a tremendous effort to get things together if you don't have any money behind you. But there are ways and means of finding alternative routes, and I think that, you know, if you've got your eyes open, you'll find a way.
Yeah,
you know, they can't keep you down for long.
No, this is
I mean, I probably would not have explored ideas in theatre, and I probably wouldn't necessarily be making videos or being involved in video programs like this if I was having a lot of success with regular radio and record sales. But I'm pleased in a way that it's pointing me in this alternative direction.
I think it's a good thing, actually, to sort of have a few other things, you know, just to do other things occasionally.
And probably one wouldn't do it so much if you weren't forced necessarily, you know. I mean, if it's all going really
being
well.
The mother of invention, that sort of thing.
If everything you do is successful, then you have no reason to be objective.
You have no gauge on, you know, like when, you know, what isn't successful.
So maybe one should feel quite good about one's non-success. I'm thinking in terms of...
It kind of does, in a perverse sort of way, yeah. I think so.
So you're looking for a new record deal now, right?
Yes, yeah.
What's going on with that?
One of those. Well, a lot of people are interested, apparently. I just have to sit down and write some songs.
That would help.
But somebody's got to do it, you know. I'm just teasing really.
You were telling me before that you're doing sort of hypnotic music, which made me think about Lena's music, which I always find to be really hypnotic.
Yeah.
And that's something that people really aren't doing, you know.
I suppose, I don't know, I haven't heard a lot of people doing it. No.
Well, there was a trend a few years ago, you know, Echo and the Bunnymen to do sort of very psychedelic, I think sort of trance-like music, but now everything's gotten really pop and very easy.
Yes, I think that in England there's a trend sort of to a kind of superficial fun type record that has no other planes really on which to examine.
It's always been kind of like that in England.
Why is that?
You don't think so?
I don't think so, no. I think there are some people being a little bit more creative in what they do, but, you know, a lot of it so much is to do with the fashion and the way you look in England, I think, because it's a focus of attention.
Yeah.
Is it because it's so hard, you know, for kids to take the idea of getting a job seriously that they just have to
Not
completely
taking it serious. No, that's
No,
not it. It's just, you know, the lack of.
I think it's such depressed times in England, really, but unfortunately people don't have the energy, really, to actually do anything about it. So they are quite happy to try to enjoy themselves on whatever life level they are.
Somebody asked Martin Fry why he started ABC, and he said he really didn't have much of a choice because it would have meant, you know, going out and getting some horrible job.
It's
or
true,
doing that, you know.
I see rock and roll is like a good alternative. It's like one of the few alternatives in England where you can actually just, you know, make quite a lot of money and not come from that sort of wealthy background, or, you know, private enterprise, that sort of thing. It's not, you don't find it very often because it's not a capitalist type country. It's a bit different than America.
But I think probably in England more than anywhere else, the idea that you can say something what you feel about in your music and it still be popular is it's possible in England to do that, really, I think.
Yeah. I was surprised that, I mean, you know, the Sex Pistols crossed over with little kids, and, you know, that really did
Oh, yeah, but I mean, I suppose a lot of that was because, you know, they like doing things that upset their parents.
That's true.
And who doesn't, you know, when you're that age, my God.
Do you find your audiences to be, and this is interesting about England and the States as well, sort of very young or mixed or, you know?
Well, it seems to me that most people interested in our music is quite a wide range of people. In fact, I remember when we played in Berlin, the only person that stormed the stage was this, like, 60-year-old man.
I love it. I love it.
Everybody else is far too cool, you know?
Yeah, right, exactly.
That's really funny.
When you're 60, you can do these kinds of things.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to, actually. Never thought of it like
I think
that.
I'll probably get into
In
motorbikes.
old age, you can run out. You know,
Oh, really?
Yeah,
leap
You're
on
going to take the
stage
careful
as
route?
Anybody.
Well, you're already dressed for it, actually.
For what?
Motorbikes.
Oh, yeah, no. I keep waiting.
Okay, now we're going to see a video by The Quick called Rhythms of the Jungle.